You look at the internet, you see the direction things are moving. You see that mental illness is widespread. It's not being cared for. Nobody is prioritizing their mental health and wellness other than this fake self-care horse shit, which is, to get people to buy candles. There is no such thing as self-care when you work 3 jobs a week to feed your baby cat food. Eventually you snap. Okay? I don't care how many baths you run. If you're always one car accident away from bankruptcy and homelessness, it doesn't matter if you light a lavender candle. You're gonna snap. We push people to the brink. We push them to the edge. People are competing on American Ninja Warrior for insulin in this country and acting like it's a privilege. So they're gonna snap. China does it when they work you to death at the Apple factory and you try to kill yourself. Foxconn puts all these nets so that you can't kill yourself. You just land in the net and they come and I guess pick you up and go, get back on the line, go back to work. Okay? Which is inhumane. What if you handed all those people guns? I bet there'd be some issues. I bet there would be. But that's where we're at in this country. And I know that people listen to the show for positive reinforcement, and that's what I give you most of the time. Most of the time, this show is about positivity, love, and light. But, I tried to talk to somebody the other day about the state of the world. If you read that new article on Zero Hedge, which is kind of interesting, they got a lot of bullshit on that site, but they're like, the central bankers are preparing for the collapse of the dollar by saying, let's institute a new cryptocurrency that serves our needs better than the dollar. Rich people are hoarding cash. People are cutting interest rates. There's a lot of doomsday signs for the economy. You try to tell somebody this, and they respond. They go, listen, man, put that shit out of your head. We're living in paradise. And I understand why people feel that way. It's because they're insane. And I understand you are rewarded for being insane in this country. For being insane, you were rewarded. I'm like half crazy. There's no money in that. You got to go full fucking psychopath. Full lunatic. And to ignore reality. To ignore, I brought up, I'm like, people are living in tents. It's not good. And one of my friends goes, a friend I love, good person, talented person. They were like, yeah, but there's been Hoovervilles. People have always been living in tents. What? Is that the response? People have always been living in tents. Things are fine. We're not in a tent. That's most people's way to process things. They go, hey, that's the way people handle mass shootings. They go, I'm not dead yet. Hey, I ain't dead. Soon that'll be a point in the argument. Somebody go on CNN and go, well, I'm pretty alive and so are you. So maybe you should relax, John. And outside the windows, you'll hear. And they'll go, well, I'm here. What's your big issue? Stop being a negative Ned. Stop being so negative about these mass shootings. Am I the only one who sees these mass shootings as a great way to appreciate life? It's a great way to appreciate life to hear about 28 people that got mowed down at a farmer's market. Makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside that you're on your fat ass and you don't have any lead in you yet. I'm still alive. I'm not in a tent. This is the thought process. Things are great. Especially in LA, you go, things are great.